word of the night. Derek's yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, it wasn't me.
It was not Shelby for once. Guys, welcome back to our first Hoard of the Dragon Queen of the year.
Oh my god, that's right.
So DM, get the doing your shit.
Yep, just checking the thing.
I
The
get to be a
last
player
thing,
tonight.
She just met Locke and Stocke.
Lock and Stock. That's right. So
Which is
Lock
why
and Stock.
tonight's title is Pop, Lock, and Stocke.
Yeah, he literally said. So yeah, if I remember right, my final quote of last time was, "He needs a full body. I just need arms."
That was
Yeah.
pretty much it, yeah.
I think
And
it
then
is,
she could overhear the conversation happening about how she didn't know what was really going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure my brain is like overloaded, and I remember X-Ray like hugging me because I had like total crazy eyes because I was like, oh fuck, what's happening?
No, that's fine. I will be talking a little quiet because basically Heather and I have stopped nursing the baby, which means if he wakes up during this podcast or during this stream, she does not have a way to just easy put him to sleep.
That's called parenting, so you'll get
We get it.
You're doing it. Look at you.
Yeah, well, it also means that he also smells her and thinks he's going to get food, which means he will not let her put him to sleep.
You know, a couple of the kids that we have also had has gone through that.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't work well with the stream though, so I'm just hoping to stay quiet enough that he won't wake up.
You do remember the first year of Rhyme was the first year Cole was born.
Mm-hmm.
So
Anytime you yelled.
So, with that, Sikora, we went through the basics of that encounter. Was there anything else you wanted to try to add to that whole situation before we continue?
No, I am on brain overload right now. I am like actively like trying to listen to what's happening in my brain and also try to like pay attention to what's going on around me, and I'm kind of failing at both of them, so I'm kind of like very confuzzled, I guess.
Okay, that's fair. Then with that, somebody roll me a d20.
nose goes.
I got you. 1d20. A 2. You're welcome.
A 2?
Awful.
Ugh.
Horrible.
Looks like we're going into somebody else's backstory. But
I
whose?
have a D-Days in the background, so just so you know.
That's fine.
I was gonna say, hopefully we don't do backstory for
Don't
living.
worry, I won't do Adina's backstory. She's not here. But I will
I'll make
basically make
so
like the
many
first
poor
thing that happens
decisions
when
for her.
she is here.
I will make so many poor decisions for her.
She's decided to abandon the Hat Lab and seek out a non-magical item playthrough.
Who
Right.
needs a Gundam?
Who needs a Gundam when I have my spunky personality? Bitch.
She decides
When I was
to stay, no
Ormic, I
purpose.
decided to make him stupid.
Yeah,
There you go. Nailed it.
it was pretty
So-
accurate though.
Actually, X-Ray, you... Well, let's think this through. Because you have two different little backstories. Yeah, I know where I'm going to go. So, for you, I just need you to roll for, let's say, perception with advantage.
Nat 20.
Okay. The vibration coming out of your pack is very obvious.
Please don't tell me I have to reach in there and grab my rod.
You do. You have to reach in there and grab your vibrating rod.
It didn't bring Kleenex in here, fuck.
I pull it out and just be like, "What? This is not normal." Okay. Is there an off switch or spell? Or...
I need you to remind me what ring you're at on that thing.
Metal.
Metal. Okay, good.
He just knows. I was like, watch him just scroll back.
Yep. Just
No,
had to
I
confirm
actually
it.
I
What ring
just
says that?
rewatched all of Hoard over my break.
Oh, nice.
All of it?
Oh,
Yes.
There's only 44 other episodes, so that'd be
Yeah,
Which
88
means it's
hours.
only 80 hours, and then half of it's us bullshitting anyways.
yeah.
Yeah,
fair.
that's true. As if you're just listening to it, you can do other things.
I forget. Did I give you a clay ring, or is that not a thing?
No, I have the clay ring already.
That's
So the
right,
clay
that's what I
ring
thought.
you gave me was the 3rd tier because you allowed him to have that false clay armor on around him.
That's right. Dirt, clay, stone, I believe wood,
Correct, for the
and
shillelagh
then
spell.
we achieved metal. Okay, so let me find my little. There it is. There it is. Okay, so,
While you're typing away, I'm just gonna point out that Kevin must be drinking because he cannot spell firmly for the fucking life of him in the chat.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's Frimley Grasp.
I said firmly grasp it, and I went,
It's
F.
Frimley.
Friendly.
No,
firmly grasp it.
That's what I said. Yeah, I said friendly the first time, and then I was like, nope, try it again. That's what I went,
What's
F.
funny is I can't even see what you're typing. I guessed firmly, and I was right. Firmly grasp it.
But continuing on, our Discord has actually gone way crazier right now, which has been awesome. A lot of people have joined in. We have text to play, like D&D sessions actually going on throughout the whole entire day. We have new games that we've set up super groups for and guilds to have fun with each other. And
Gavy.
definitely expect some good media content coming out pretty soon on our TikTok and Instagram. That's actually being led by Kevin and Shelby over here, so I'm gonna say that's them. I get one section off. So
Also, I'm starting a podcast that's not our like one session D&D session podcasts. It's gonna be like a shoot the shit podcast where we're just gonna like be like me and one of the other people. We're just gonna talk about D&D, gaming, our favorite classes and races and colors and all the shit, and we'll just hang out. And it'll be for our Patreon subscribers. We haven't figured out like a specific tier yet, so when we do, we will holler at you. We're hopefully gonna film the first podcast soon-ish. We have to figure out a date and a time, and then we gotta edit it. It's all the jazz, you know. So
she's planning a wedding. Some of us have
right.
kids.
yes.
You know,
It'll
life
probably be, I feel like maybe once or twice a month, kind of just whenever we can get time to like have an hour with another person.
do
You
it,
know,
right.
we'll do one.
All right, DM, you ready to get back into it?
Oh yes, just had to had to retype my list because it was apparently on one of my old spreadsheets. But I've got it. I'm gonna have to kill my dog too, but that's unrelated.
Okay.
No,
She just tried to open her kennel, so that means she's gonna wake up the baby way before I do.
Oh.
Okay, so you have the metal ring. So as you feel this insane vibration, I need you to do an Arcana check.
Regular Arcana,
Yes.
10.
Okay. You don't exactly piece together what it's trying to say to you, and as you sort of inspect it, you notice like several, let's say like little facet holes forming just above the metal ring. But without a higher Arcana check, you're not sure what to do with that.
Well, this is okay. Anyone else have experience with metal shifting? That it's not hot, but it's. I haven't seen this before.
And
I
then
can't say that I have.
someone besides Kevin roll me a d20.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Put me out of my misery. Just kidding.
Oh god, I'm an idiot. I don't even have fucking D&D Beyond open. Shit!
Nailed it.
Hold on, I'll roll a real D20.
Jesus.
Real dice.
I'm rolling a real D20. Height. It is It is a 19. I can send you a
Okay.
picture if you'd like.
No, I trust you. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Counting brought to you by the DM.
Yeah, right.
We can count to 19, guys.
It's
Go
pretty
us.
impressive.
It's really impressive.
Okay.
I'm proud of our accomplishments.
Adam, roll, because you guys have already completed this quest before.
Oh. Been there, done that.
14.
So, okay, so for the simple act of keeping the story rolling, as you focus on that, you notice that the horse, the one that you guys got from the abuser, is really, really rambunctious back by the carriages.
No, we need Livy.
Yeah, right. Our horse whisperer.
I don't even think she actually has speak to animals, so technically she wouldn't be able. No, she does. Okay, cool.
I was gonna say, I feel like she's gotta.
She could go away with not, but Adine notices that because she is Adine at the moment, and goes up to the horse and casts speak with animals.
And then it simply says, "Hello, yeah, oh, so, sorry, I had a bad dream.
Oh,
In the
what
middle
was
of
your
it.
dream?
I just remembered that guy, the nobleman who was so mean to me.
Oh, you don't have to worry about him further. We've made sure he's not an issue.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for talking to me about that.
Of course, is everything all right? It was just a bad dream.
Just a bad dream. Oh, also, do you smell that? And as she says that, 8 or 9 of those crazy-looking birds. Can't remember their names right now. Hang on, I gotta find their token. That will set me straight.
Poly things or
It was a P word.
peritons.
There you go. Several of them are flying around above, and as they get slowly closer, but not close enough that you're like feeling threatened, you smell blood.
Oh.
Everyone roll perception.
I thought you were about to say initiative. I was like, God damn!
I
No,
mean, I'm
never.
down. I thrive in these moments.
You
Groups
said
of enemies.
perception?
Perception.
11.
18.
Twinsies. Oh man, this is way older than I thought. Had to left a Sprite down here. I was gonna drink it, but
11 makes sense though, because I am only half here right now.
right. So
I'm done looking at
X-ray.
my rod with all my magic cock rings on it.
X-ray, you smell the blood, and it smells
Don't say that out loud near Sikora.
as you well, yeah. So as you smell the blood, it smells like it's getting a lot stronger. And as you do that, you see this horrifying shadow of a creature fly overhead very quickly. And the flap of its wings have this uncanny ability to just throw up everything. Like barrels begin to turn over in the city or in this small town. Everything is shifting. And then it's gone. and the other Peritons follow it.
Well, I don't think that was quite natural. Was that a Periton?
I don't know. It looked familiar.
I mean, we've killed our fair share of it, and it really looked familiar, but that was larger than our whole entire wagon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd prefer not to run into that thing again.
Yeah, I think we
He's just
both
like
know that's
petting
how
the
this
horses
works.
and trying to get them to calm down.
I am looking off into the distance with my eyes glossed over.
All right, so with that, the day begins to weigh on. What do you guys do?
I'm going to actually take the rod back out, not that close to Sikora so that she can not hear me like trying to examine a very phallic object, because we know where that's going.
Do we know? Does he know? I don't think he knows.
I don't think he knows.
We'll see. And he's just gonna take it and get back into a meditating stance and try to pray to Odin for
Ooh, roll
guidance.
for
on it.
religion.
You'd think as a holy man I'd have higher religion, but I don't. So an 11.
All right, so with that, you see before your eyes the only let's call it vision that you are gifted is a bright flash of several different colors.
I need the Infinity Stones.
Yes, we're part of the multiverse here.
We are literally just going to switch over, and you guys will then be playing Marvel Tabletop.
Shelby does not look amused by that very thought.
Oh god.
Yeah, how does Sikora's demonic little bandwagon that's going on over there fit into the Marvel verse?
Yeah, I'm.
There's a Chitauri, obviously.
So, with that, anything else, X-Ray?
I'm just gonna kind of be pondering, like, very bright colors. I'll have to talk to my friends about this later. And I put it back in my bag.
Okay. Anything else, everybody?
Are we like camping? Is this nighttime or is this?
No, you're in that village, so it's more like a stop.
Okay. I'm like kind of just wandering aimlessly, like half hypnotized almost.
Okay.
And I stop at like a stall once in a while to see, just like, it's almost like I remember, like, oh, I'm like looking for something to eat for lunch or something, and then I get to the stall, and then I kind of like something interesting is said in my head, and then I kind of lose focus, and then I kind of keep walking again, and that kind of happens just for like a couple of hours until someone finds me.
Do me a favor. Roll for perception with disadvantage.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. 11.
A lot of 11s tonight.
I know.
So, with the 11, you actually find yourself wandering accidentally into a little foresty clearing just on the edge of town.
I see where this is going.
Roll perception.
Oh god.
Derek, we're getting some feedback for you too.
How?
I don't know. It sounds like a fan or something. But
I
it's
can
just
hear it
clicking.
too.
Yes, like,
Yeah.
It sounds like it's clicking. Like,
Like
Oh,
a hard drive is going bad.
No, it's still going right now.
okay.
He was clicking though. though, by the way.
I was
He
clicking.
He nervous clicks, by the way.
Oh.
You hear it now.
I rolled an
Yes.
18.
It must be my computer, but I can't really silence that. Is it bad enough that you guys can't hear me?
It's not bad enough we can't hear you. It's just kind of obnoxious.
It's like a background noise.
All right, I'll have to get a mic, a better mic, or no, that won't help. I'll have to figure that out later. What did you get? I'm sorry.
I rolled an 18.
An 18. Okay, so as you get a little bit further away from the gate, you realize that you've walked outside the village, and you're like, "Oh crap!" Okay. Do you head back, or do you decide to keep going?
Do I see anything in the clearing outside of the village?
No, just some woods.
Would X-Ray have seen her, like, get lost in the crowd and try to look after her?
Roll perception.
You're like, she's acting weird as fuck. I'm gonna keep
She's
an eye
acting
on.
weirder than fuck. So,
Yeah.
26.
So 26, you said? Jesus.
Yeah. I have a plus 9.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, so you do notice her just kind of wandering off. Do me a favor and roll perception 3 times.
Adam?
I am. Hold on.
Oh, no, I didn't. I was clarifying Adam or me. Like, Adam or me.
Oh, yeah, him.
Okay.
In this
Dirty
case.
20, 13, and 28.
Okay.
Illicit cattery, you are going to be banned. You are not supposed to post those things here.
What is it?
They're promoting their shit. So,
Mhm.
Is it porn?
it is not, but we are banning. Continue.
So, continuing. Good. That's good. So, as you roll. Okay, yeah, we got 3. Oh yeah. So you definitely keep track of her for a little bit. Then you lose her for a sec. But you do catch a glimpse of her going outside. However, you are a bit further back into the crowd than you were originally, so you have to catch up with her. So it's going to take you a second to get there.
I'm gonna start making my way out.
Man.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Oh
I'm
my
a
God.
seagull. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god.
That's a DNA, thank you. Turns into seagull.
Aw.
Caca, motherfucker.
All right, where is your token? There it is. Oh, look at that. You've found yourself in a bit of a clearing. Just outside the woods. And let's change what map we're on.
Ooh.
Map change.
Yay!
Ooh.
It's so empty.
It is. That's scary as hell.
Yep. All right, so, yep, X-Ray's still in town. So, yeah, go ahead and roll me another perception, Sikora.
Man, I am not. I mean, it tracks with what's happening in my skull right now, but I'm not very perceptive tonight. I rolled a 10.
All right, so let me ask you this: when you realize, let me ask you a character thing. When you realize that you're not in town, what would your character do?
I would.
Would you head back, or would you kind of like, okay,
I
like
would
collect
maybe
yourself?
like listen first and be like, do I hear anything? Like look around. Like, did I come out here for some reason and I like forgot because I have a lot of stuff going on?
Okay.
And then if I kind of don't hear or see anything, I'd probably be like, oh, where the fuck is the town? Shit. And then I'd probably start walking back.
Okay. So as you walk back, you see one Periton.
Is that the big one or the tiny one?
That's the tiny one.
Oh, coco.
Cuckoo.
Coco. Has it spotted me?
Oh yeah, it's literally landing on a rock. As you turn around to head back to town, it just lands on a rock
I'm just gonna be like,
in front of you.
Fuck. Is it acting like it's trying to attack me, or is it just chilling?
It's just perched, but it is staring you down.
I'm just gonna be like, if you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. And I'm just gonna like slowly. I'm gonna just slowly, kind of, still looking at it.
Mhm.
Slowly, just kind of keep walking and be like, I will leave you alone if you leave me alone, dude.
Yeah, Shelby, this is going to track with a lot of the encounters I've done to you, which is just going to be nightmare fuel.
No, why? Why are you doing this to her?
Because she's a necromancer. It's just part of the course.
Oh God.
And
So
you are the easiest one to, burn.
as you say to this thing, I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. It says, you're never alone.
Oh no.
Then as you're inching towards that tree, another one just sort of pops into the tree.
Oh fuck. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I know I'm never alone, unfortunately, but I would like to just, I'm gonna go. And I just kind of slowly keep going. No!
Another one.
Another one.
DJ Collins.
TJ
Two
Collins.
more land and just, begin echoing the same thing. Never alone.
Oh no.
Never alone.
No. I know. I think if they're all like chanting it, I think I go like full crazy and I just I get down on like my haunches and I literally just like fetal position.
Man, this is so fitting with what I was about to do.
I'm like fetal
8 more begin to
positioning.
circulate from the trees, and they're
Yeah.
all chanting it.
Oh yeah, I'm like full fetal position, like still on my feet, but like I'm like just fetal positioning myself because my brain feels like it's about to explode.
And then as all of this is happening, they part
Oh Jesus.
and land at the edge as you hear this horrible wind and this booming and all it says is, "Why are you never alone?"
I'm just
Father?
gonna be, literally, I'm just gonna be like still kind of like this and just be like, I don't know, these stupid red stones will leave me the fuck alone.
So has your character looked up to see what's talking to her
I
now?
have not looked up yet.
Okay,
I have
fair
not looked up yet. No, I'm just still like, I'm like rocking back and forth, like fetal position, like my brain is exploding.
Okay.
It's so big. Why is it so big?
Okay, so I need you to roll another perception check, like
Jesus.
of your awareness, essentially, in this situation.
Oh, I actually rolled really good. I rolled a 21.
Okay. Okay.
Hell yeah.
As the boom of this voice hits you and all the other echoing stops, you look up to see what is looking you in the face and are surprised to see that it is not one of the things from the stones.
Oh.
Just a really big fucking bird. No, just
It's
kidding.
a really
a
big
really
bird
big
that just
fucking
like
bird.
knows I'm never alone. That's chill. I
Yeah.
love that for me.
But can speak comments. That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, that's true. I'm
So-
just gonna
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, as I look up, I'm gonna like fall back, so I'm kind of like on my butt, like looking up at it, like, oh, fuck.
And then, so here's what's gonna happen. I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Oh, Jesus. Derek, I swear to God, if you kill her, I will never forgive you.
This is not a potentially lethal encounter, and is a possibly sanity-breaking encounter for your
I'm
character.
already there. Why?
It's gonna get so much worse.
Oh no.
You have 5 minds basically talking in your head right now. What's one more?
Oh, I rolled 25. Thank God.
So as you resist what turns out to be screaming voices from the stones,
Thank God.
you are able to shut them out, and you look at this thing in the eyes, and it says, "Shall I tell you a story?" And that's when it casts the ability Warp Shadow. So its shadow begins to maneuver in front of you into almost like a picture show, even though it is light out. And the darkness swirls around you, and as you look around, you begin to see shapes forming, and you're starting to get almost calmed, like you're accepting. And as you see it, he says, "Once upon a time, there were 8 demons born into the hells themselves, born out of something unworldly even to their own realms. When each of these was found and discovered as an outsider to its own existence, it was bound into a stone.
Oh God, this is backstory. Fuck.
The 9th found them, bound them, and with the help of others, and then as you see, you see these strange shapes, and what's creepier is you start to recognize a couple of them.
Dude.
Not exactly by their names or anything, but you see them, you're like,
I've seen
that guy.
Yeah.
I know that guy. Like, for sure I know that face, or that body shape, that's whatever that is. And as you begin to notice this memory, these memories are popping into your head and everything else, he continues to swirl the shadows more and more around you, and he says, time went on, and different people began to inhabit or control the stones, with the sole purpose of finding a way to free them in the mortal realm. But there's always a catch. And that's when all the shadow just turns flat. And then you literally see an image of your own father's face appear in the shadows. And then other faces. Faces that you know. From your few very short times of knowing your father when you were a child. And then he just begins to pop them almost like one at a time they died, until one decided he would rather live forever than die. And then it shows your dad basically collapse into a little orb and pop as well. And after all that, he says, only the one thing that will come to fruition is true, and that is, they will return. But will it be under control, or in the righteous freedom they've always wanted? And then as he does that, the shadowy stuff literally begins to try to crawl up you.
Oh.
You see like a strap of it like wrap around your arm and begin to pull you to the ground. And this is when I will allow Axray to walk.
I was just about to say, is he found me yet? Because I know he's looking for me.
So as Axray walks in, the only thing he sees is you struggling alone in the woods.
What?
I'm going to just run up to her and like, Sikora, are you okay? Sikora? And I'm like casting guidance and bless on her at the same time.
Can I still see him, like the dude?
Yeah, you can still see the Periton.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna be like Like, I don't even, like, I see him in my peripheral vision, but, like, I am staring at the massive Pelidon thing.
Yep, and
I have just, like, a look of, like, horror on my face.
X-Ray, I need you to roll wisdom save.
Oh, fuck. Roll high, baby. Roll high!
13.
Oh, no.
In the strangest circumstances, you didn't even see it there, but as you walk into the shadowy circle, the shadow stuff, as you make contact with Sikora and cast your spells, it is already wrapping itself around you as well. And she is hearing, and you are hearing sort of echoes that aren't exactly coherent of, if they have their way, your friends will die. You will become a vessel, a husk at best, to guide them to their one true goal. But dear girl, none of that will ever matter. And that's when this thing just like looks you in the eyes and says, because you have wandered into my grove.
X-Ray's just gonna be like, I don't know what's going on, but evidently this isn't good. And then, by Thor's light, enough! And then cast Radiance of the Dawn.
Ooh. And that will give our one opening. Osiris, do me a favor. Since you did not follow, roll for perception.
Okay. 11 again.
Okay.
Fuck you and your 11s today, Kevin.
Dude, I know. Every
I
roll
was
I have.
rolling 11s too!
Roll initiative. Also, roll me that radiance.
I would love to. Put me on the map.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
I mean,
that's fair.
if I'm included in that initiative, same.
You will be. It's just for now. It's going to. I'm going to put you in the corner of the map,
Yep, take me turns to get there.
and you're going to take a couple turns to get here.
So they have to do a Constitution save
Okay.
of a 17, and they'll take 23 on a failed save.
So although you, with your dawning light, like this radiance blowing through everything, the shadow does break back. However, you can now see, when you see it, he crit succeeded, so he is unfazed by the light, and when you open your eyes after your ability, he's just looking right at you like, oh.
And I look back and I'm just like, you're not going to hurt my friend. And then just have some blue flames start to like come through the dragon scales on my armor.
And he just says like, I don't have to. They're already doing their work. And if I fail, they won't. And then he just, begins to emanate shadowy essence as the other 12, who are going to have just one initiative, I've decided.
Much appreciate that.
God,
Well,
Derek.
I've been thinking through some more awful. Hey, you say that when 12 Pericons attack you in one turn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not better. It's just different. It's just different.
Should I roll initiative as well?
Yes. The good news is that save also means that, they all failed. How much damage was that for your radiance?
23.
23.
23 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. All right.
I rolled a 5, by the way.
All right.
Sorry, Adam.
You're good.
Oh, fuck. I need to get my big gun. I have a feeling after this, we're gonna sleep, so I'm gonna bust out my big guns.
I'm gonna bust out a lot of guns right away.
Perf.
Hang on, just taking off the 23 damage of all these peritons. Not quite dead
Yet. I'll fix that.
yet.
Yeah, right. They'll be there
So,
before I get there. I'm not worried about it.
actually, Osiris, you're up first.
That's
Go
cool.
ahead and roll me So because of how well you didn't hear the roar of this thing, as like you didn't hear its voice boom out as it realized that like Axray could see it. Roll me a athletics check to decide how far you. Or, I'm sorry, Osiris.
Yeah, no, you're good. Can I do it with advantage, assuming I'm on my flying carpet?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Said athletics, right?
Yeah, okay.
Wait, Derek, didn't you just say this person wasn't trying to kill me and now he's trying to kill me?
Oh, no, he didn't say he's not trying to kill you.
He just says not as.
Derek said he wasn't trying to kill me.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
This
potentially
wasn't
deadly.
a potential deadly.
This isn't potentially deadly encounter. This is just nightmare fuel, followed by a small encounter.
Jesus. Okay.
23, by the way.
Okay, that I'll give to you. So instead of athletics, I guess I guess piloting something might be athletics in this case, since you're holding onto
He's
a carpet,
surfing.
not exactly strapped in.
Did he say strap in or strap on?
So you reach the top of the town, and you see this monstrous thing, like basically rearing up.
We can see it.
Oh man.
He's now above. Well, yeah, because he's now flying above the town. So yeah, he can.
Yeah,
see
but
it.
I thought Adam couldn't see it when he walked
No.
up.
I eased
So-
right into the dawn though and blew away the shadows.
Oh.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
There, I fixed that. All right. So, oh wait, no, it was a 13. Okay. This thing beats your dex. So, yep. So then the monstrous one will first attack with how many attacks? There it is. Okay. Will attempt to gore Axray as the intruder, and then attempt to talon Sikora. However, it crit fails, and its talon actually just sort of lands in the dirt between the two of you,
Thank God.
and you can react. But first, Axray, what is your AC again?
Well, before we start calculating that, I am going to impose disadvantage with my warding flare, and my AC is 18.
Okay. Well, yeah, he missed. So, as he tried to hit you with the antler, yeah, he just missed.
Perfect.
Like, being large and on the ground, as it were, is not exactly an advantageous point with antlers on top of your head. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
And with that, Axray, you're up.
I was like, who's measuring?
That's
Ooh.
actually on my list.
Well, for one, that was me. So
Okay.
because I'm trying to see real quick. I was hoping. Let's see, 60. Yeah. So basically, I'm going to cast. I'm gonna kind of look at Sikora and be like, I assume that this isn't a good thing, and that these things need to die.
I'm just like kind of almost hear him, and I kind of like really slowly look over him, and I'm just like, yeah. And then I like look back over.
I put my hand on her shoulder, and we'll be okay. And as I do that, I just throw my other arm and cast Wall of Fire. And I shoot the 60 feet so that it hits right about here.
All right, keep your measurement there for 1 second.
Sorry.
Just so I can draw. Free hand. Let's go with that. Oh, that was a bad one.
Yeah, it was a bad one.
Well, there it is anyway. There's your wall of fire.
Wow, it's so pretty.
It's
my,
always pretty.
Art
My
brought to
free
you by
hand is
Derek.
not something to be
All right.
desired.
So beautiful.
The big one's going to take damage, and then also these 4 will take. Oh wait, hold on, because there's the wall.
Also, Adam, I can't see you anymore when you do stuff on the map, when you ping and stuff.
I'm not broadcasting right now. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Here,
same.
So
Said
because my
4
line
or
right here.
3?
So there's actually, because I'm still trying to figure out where the straight line went through here because of how poorly drawn this bullshit
All
is.
right, all right.
But there's like technically 6 that are getting hit, and then the big one, of course. All have to make dexterity saving throws. The save is 17. But as I'm like throwing my arm, just a line of blue fire erupts from it and creates the wall.
I like don't even react. It's like it never happened. Like I am like almost comatose mode. Like normally you would be like, oh, like big fire, because that's kind of close to us, you know. But I don't even react.
And here I thought it was just you getting used to me.
1 second, just giving you your deserved XP.
While you're calculating all that, because that's going to take a hot second. Guys,
Nah.
join our Facebook and our Discord again. We have plenty of chats and everything, and keep up to date. And if sessions get canceled, so you can join in on our Baldur's Gate walkthrough. And by walkthrough, I mean I walked everyone else through how to play that game.
Yeah. We are currently farther than I've ever gotten.
Same.
I've beaten the game, so I cannot say that. But I've only beaten the game one time, and we are playing it differently. So.
Yeah, we do have somebody in our Discord that's like beaten us several times.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes, he is beyond knowledgeable. Like, if you have questions about that, he is there for you. Not to mention, our 2 text-to-play sessions that are going on right now, both the DMs know what the fuck they're talking about and have some really cool automations in their channels. So, shameless little cast out there. Sorry, go ahead.
Continuing, X-Ray, after that, is there anything else after you summon the wall of flame?
I know Sikora's gonna attack, so Sanctuary is gonna be fucking pointless.
And how tall is the wall of flame? Just
Wall of Fire goes up 20 feet.
okay.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
20 feet high, 1 foot thick. Yeah. Thick. It's not really thick, it's 1 foot. But basically, what I'm trying to do is grab their attention by having that fire there.
Okay.
Oh, I got something to get their attention. I just got to get there first.
That's fair.
And I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Unfortunately, the Peritons, being guided by something, fly over your wall of fire.
How much movement do they have?
60.
So they had to fly at least 25
They
up.
were already up in the air a bit. So they flew 10 feet up in the air and then cross the wall. And they stay a cute little swarm the whole time.
Cute little swarm, my
Cute
ass.
little swarm the whole time.
Perfect.
So, Adam,
Together.
or actually, okay, so.
It's my turn next. I'm just not
Yeah,
on
you
there.
forgot to put Sikora in rotation again, Eric.
Damn.
I rolled a 5. So
Okay, well, at least I didn't skip your turn.
That's why I said something. I was like, wait.
Wait, don't forget me after this. So, as the Peritons all come in,
Oh, Jesus.
let me check. Let me do a quick measurement to decide if this is going to be attacking both of you or just attacking.
We are one. We are
Yeah.
many.
So
Never
minus
alone.
the 10 feet.
Never
X-Ray,
alone.
you're about to dodge a lot.
You can do it.
Let's do
Go.
9 gore attacks.
Oh, Jesus. They
Devin,
all
thanks for
miss.
the-
Nope.
Devin just chanted for me.
So, what was your AC, Adam? 18?
Well, with my second warding flare going out, it's 18, yeah. So they have disadvantage.
All 9 of them?
Technically, it just classifies to the end of the turn, but
I'll give you that. Okay. Okay.
because
All right.
if they're all doing it at once, the flare goes out at once.
Well, then I'm gonna roll 18 gores.
We're gonna be here a hot second.
Nah, just gotta go. 1, 2. That one, first one misses as he dives at you. Second one is a tie.
So I get a chance to attack back.
That's correct. He gets a normal attack, and you get
I get advantage.
You get advantage.
So
But it's not you're trying to be his AC, remember. It's
I'm
you're
just trying
trying
to be his
to
attack. Yeah.
you're trying to beat
I
his
know
attack.
your dual number.
It's
I
a
know your dual
clash.
rules. So my higher is 19.
His was a 24.
I feel like Peritons don't have that high of a to hit.
They have a +5 actually. A normal Periton is a +5 for the gore attack.
Okay.
So yep, so that one hits. So after clashing with your armor, he gets a lucky hit and takes you for 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
2. Next one misses. 1, 2. That one hits for 4 piercing.
Okay.
That one misses. That one misses. That one misses. That one misses. And the last one misses. All right.
I'm gonna say I did not do bad.
And now the talons. So I'll do these as I go. Miss, crit fail. So you may just react.
Oh, I can just react with anything?
Yeah, he crit failed. You can't fireball. Actually, I can't say that.
Technically, you can't say that because you said I'm allowed to use spells on critical failures.
No, I did. You're right. You're absolutely right. I made the rules before, and I'll stick with them.
So yeah, I'm casting fireball.
Oh, God.
Okay. The rest of these might not get to attack, depending on how much damage you do.
Enough.
Well, they all have to do a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw.
So,
if they
as this
get
fourth one
34.
comes in, you catch it by the talons and decide to kick it back with a fireball attached to it. And the explosion blows up all of them.
I'm very proud of myself right now, just like because that talon
You should
came in,
be.
I just grabbed it, and as it did, I charged that spell literally into its paw and just threw it into the middle of the group.
Beautiful.
I'll drink to that.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
So with that, it is now Sikora's turn.
Jesus.
I don't gotta worry about combat. You guys got it.
Yeah, you don't know how much HP this thing has.
I'm going to hear kind of all of the death behind me.
You're gonna smell cooked bird.
Yeah, I'm just gonna it's almost like I'm in slow motion. Like everything is really delayed, and I kind of turn and I kind of slowly turn to look at X-Ray, and I just kind of look at him, and then as I'm looking at him, I stick my hand out and I cast Blight. So
Holy shit.
I need him to make a con save.
19,
Fuck! He still gets half damage though.
which is how much?
Hold on. So 47 is the full damage. So
Okay.
half of 47 would be 20.
We'll do 24. Yep, we'll do 24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, anything else?
No.
Okay. Osiris.
Actually-
Oh, okay.
I am going to think in my brain.
Okay.
That
Are
sounds
you-
so ridiculous.
Are you trying to think a message to the things?
I am trying to think a message to Bile.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just gonna be like, I know you're all trying to kill me now. But can you at least help me one last time? And then that's it.
Okay. And as you say that, you hear a lot of rumbling between the stones.
I'm sure.
Rumbling and grumbling, and then you just hear, "We're not trying to kill you. It's more complicated than that." And then you just hear the new guy, like Locke, just like, I mean, can I just have a body with some arms, please? What's the deal? Like, he is still annoyed. He's like, I thought this girl, like whoever it was going to be understanding of what was going on. Why am I still in a stone?
This is just going on constantly in my fucking brain, which is why.
Yeah, like these two new guys were like both basically told at some point, most likely, like, no, you just have bodies.
Yeah.
At some point, like once we found a person,
you're gonna get a body, yeah.
And they're just not having it. Like, what the fuck do you mean I'm still a stone? Why isn't she giving us bodies?
Mm-hmm.
You chose a necromancer. Like,
Sikora, I just had to fuel the nightmare fuel.
Oh no.
If we kill this thing,
oh yes,
we can make it our bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's 100% out of game, but I just hope you're thinking the same thought I did.
Yeah. I have a feeling
you guys might consider it.
I have a feeling that we're gonna get it down, and then he's gonna be like, "Fuck this, I'm out," and then he's gonna leave. But if he doesn't, then and there's a body, then
my flying carpet is gonna look like puny next to this thing.
Then
We're
yes,
gonna have it lift up the bar cart.
It's like stealth mode on the magic carpet versus assault engine.
Yeah.
I'm more, yes, I was more thinking like, like a big ship, and all of a sudden a little, the fighter out of it.
Also, if I put one of the stones in there, and it's like I mostly trust my dad, and I at least at this point like half trust Bile. So like any of the other stones, if I put them in this giant flying obliterating monster, I don't trust them to just be like, I'm fucking off, bye.
Right.
I mean, it's DM's call on this one.
Mm-hmm.
But technically, you are still using the animate dead spell, which means they have to listen to you for 24 hours at a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then after that, they can fuck off and do whatever they want, and then I have to find them later.
DM's call. He said the stones are specifically different. That's why I said it's DM's call. So technically, he could make it so the gems are still bound to you by using that spell. You gave them the magic to inhabit the body, but it tied them to you.
I mean, that's kind of how it worked for Bile and my dad, right? Unless my dad's just saying because he's my dad.
It could be both.
Bile's just there because fuck it.
Couldn't you?
It's just like, I guess.
Couldn't you, in theory, just take the eye out every night and reset your spell?
No,
yeah,
because
with how many she has to recast at that point, then.
But also,
don't cast an army. Pick a character for the day.
Well, no, she takes the eye out, the body dies.
Yeah, if you take the eye out, the body disintegrates.
It doesn't always disintegrate. It's always about the state at which the body is in. That's a key detail. Remember, the lizard was kept together. Like, I think you guys mended him at one point. Literally.
I mended him. His body was
like he was an
So
object.
what we got to do is we got to find a necromancer guild. That way you can get friends that can help you keep your these people
Yes,
guys
let's
alive.
get introduced to a necromancer guild when you have a fucking
wrong.
cleric of Thor. And
Yeah, I don't
Odin
think
in your
that's a
party.
smart idea because, like, I'm a necromancer who was bad, and I'm like trying to be good now, which is like the only reason I'm not like, yeah, wreak havoc, bitches. But all the
only
other
reason she's still
necromancers are gonna be like, oh, let's do this.
Like, I want those stones.
Yeah. So we should not do that.
All right,
It's definitely a maybe.
Let's get back.
I assume you want me to throw an athletics again?
No, you are on the field exactly where your token is.
Hell yeah. Alright, sweet. Well, assuming I'm still on my carpet, then I'll just pretend I have it on me.
Yes.
I am going to get 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm gonna stop like right here. I'm gonna point the peacemaker out. And if it'll fucking roll. There we go.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna fire my lightning bolt at him.
Nice.
Oh, 34. That's 10d6, 34. But it's a
Over
dex saving.
50%, so that's something.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
But it's only
Carpet.
a 13th save, so. Oh, hey, look at that. Wow. It's definitely only like, nope, one tile narrower. Too
Bam.
big.
What? Too big?
I only think it only takes up 2 spots. I think it only takes up 10 feet.
Oh. I misremember which one I gave you. I thought I gave you a bigger one.
A little
No,
bit
whatever.
tinier.
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. As I say, it's only 3 feet by 5 feet, but
Okay, fine.
She's
It's
a
actually only
tiny
one
little
tile. It's more like a skateboard then.
Yeah. It's just a little square cutout sample rug that just
Yeah. The sample
Someone
size.
enchanted like the sample rug from Home Depot.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Take this
yeah,
home. Try it with your paint colors. Okay. Poof. Fly away. All right. So continuing. Yeah. So you did that, and we're gonna roll our dex save. He passes, so he takes the half damage. And
that's my turn.
all right. So as the lightning strikes out, he tries to dodge it, and it clips him in the wing, and that is when he decides on his turn to take off into the air. And as his shadow grows, as he blocks out part of the sun, he casts yet again Warp Shadow.
Warp.
This Warp Shadow is different. It does not tell a fun story of, the birth of the demons.
No.
So since
This
there's
one-
fire there, is there much shadow for him really to warp?
Yes, it is a magical darkness. It is overwhelming the fire itself. Not that the fire is gone, the fire is not visible within the shadow. And as the shadow warps around all of you, you all must roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'll take the 24.
27.
That's about as wise as I thought you were, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm trying to
27?
decide. No,
I rolled a 27.
Damn.
That's my girl.
you know what? No, I'm gonna take it.
Then
All
my
right.
brother's as wise as a sack of potato chips.
It's okay.
It's a tasty sack of potato chips.
So as that shadow envelops all of you, you all feel a cursed energy begin to try to pulse its way into you, but it is rebuffed. One of you by the powerful necromancy that you are basically wielding at your fingertips, and one of you by Thor's great blessings.
Odin's.
He's Thor.
Odin's great blessings.
And I die.
And Osiris feels a horrible curse, and I'm gonna need you to roll a d4 real quick.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Bring it on.
That's a 4.
Oh, no!
That's the worst. So it's not a super bad curse. You're not gonna die or anything. But for the next 24 hours, every time you roll attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you are -4.
Ooh.
Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Okay.
Damn.
All of them. -4.
Basically,
I'm
any
writing
roll I
actually
have
really good
minus
notes
4.
now, so
That's what I've been doing. I actually thought about creating a OneNote for us all to share notes on.
And then
Google Docs.
as
no,
this thing
I have a
sees you-
OneNote for our campaign with every action actually put on it.
Oh, Jesus.
It's super nice. At least I haven't looked at it since the first session, but
So as this thing decides to do this, it takes 2 of its legendary actions
oh god.
Jesus.
and decides to dive attack at Kevin while he's in air. So it's going to do a normal gore attack, but it's also going to do it with a plus 2d8 to the damage. And this is a legendary action, so this is literally taking this after its turn is over.
So it's shield.
Oh. I was in the cast shield. That was me
Oh,
as a
okay.
reaction
Okay.
to it.
So you get +5.
So now I'm at 24.
Okay. Damn. So this is pretty awesome. This thing dives at you, and basically, even though you're on a tiny little magic carpet, your shield gives you like the just enough to basically like hold this thing and basically be like in a midair clash.
Jesus.
Oh.
And then we cut to X-Ray.
No, we don't. It takes damage from still being at the wall of fire.
Fair enough. I didn't say how high it went, and I'll take it. Okay. But it did fly closer to Kevin.
It did fly closer to Kevin, but it still ends in there, so it has to make a dex save.
Yeah, I should have said it was higher in the air. Next
But you
turn.
didn't. But you did.
And I would have too, because it makes sense. Why would you do a dive
32
attack?
damage.
15 up?
Damn.
It's all,
Alright,
it's all about the details.
It's all about
Take
the
that
details, my
32
brother.
damage.
Dex fails this time. Okay.
So it
Minus 32.
How does this thing look? I feel like we have not heard it at all.
Physically, it looks, or I'm sorry, like, if you look at the way it's acting, you wouldn't even know you heard it.
Oh, fuck us.
The body, however, has several large, like, points of damage.
Oh,
Burns, what looks like 2 piercings from different lightning bolts.
okay.
I'm going to get up right, kind of like next to it / underneath it.
I'd say you're definitely underneath it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to drop concentration on the wall of fire.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, here, let me find a way to delete that real quick then.
No, this beautiful wall of fire. We can't muse
For
at
that-
it for the rest of the.
What?
The
Why are you
glorious
doing it like
straight
that? You
line.
should just be able to select the.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
tried multiple times. Oh, there
so
we
then
go.
Okay.
It's just a different layer. That's what you're about to say.
It wasn't in a different layer, but oh yeah, it might have been actually. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bam. There we go.
Probably. All right.
So,
halfway off the map, this fucker.
yes.
All right. So, doing that, I'm going to cast my spirit guardians
Okay.
and say, "May the Valkyries rid you of us, foul beast," and just shoot them out. So it has to do a wisdom save,
Okay.
and its speed is halved.
It did fail.
So it takes
So,
22 radiant damage.
You're 6th level, right?
I'm using my 6th level because it can do a shit ton of damage over
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
all right. Anything else?
Hold up, I gotta get back to my level 1s because that's the only one with their bonus actions. Sikora actually is doing damage now, so I can't do anything. So I guess for now, just to keep it easy, I'm gonna like bless myself with Sanctuary. So now, in order to even attack me, it has to make a Wisdom save.
Okay. So with that, Sikora, you're up.
I'm gonna. I'm kind of still. I like followed X-Ray as he moved, and I'm just like, close your eyes. I tell X-Ray to close his eyes, and then I cast Immolation.
Holy
I need-
fuck! When
I
do you
need
get
it
that
to-
spell?
Jesus.
Don't worry about it. I need him to make a dex save.
Jesus.
I have to look that spell up just to see.
So the dex got 21 actually.
Okay, he still gets half.
How much is half on immolation?
You know, like 90.
15. So 15 fire damage, and then at the end of every one of his turns, he has to make a.
Even if I pass the save?
Yes.
It says-
Actually, let me see.
Here.
Have we
Yeah.
seen
Kevin
immolation
posted
before?
on.
I think so. Yeah.
Target sheds bright light 30-foot radius, dim light. So also the target is shedding bright light now, so it has a bunch of bright light, which means there's no more shadows coming from it.
So flames wreathe one creature you can see within range. The target must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 7d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. On the failed save, target also burns for the spell's duration. The burning
So it's only
target.
on a failsafe.
Okay.
So takes half the damage, but still, that's a lot of damage right now. All right. With that,
I'm gonna verify I got that right though.
holy shit. X-ray. I didn't notice it until now, but you leveled up.
Oh, sweet.
Oh my god.
That makes me level 12.
Yep.
Jesus.
I thought you were gonna say Osiris.
I'm still down here, level 10.
Livy's level 9, so I don't think
Yeah.
we can really complain.
Ooh, Livy.
Hey, if Gnome ever comes back to us, he's level 5 still. So.
Oh.
So. Or what's her face?
She's not coming back.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought we said that.
Norman's
Like,
gone.
like Nick and I have talked. He might still come back one of these days. But I thought we talked and did discover that she was not coming back for sure.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not gonna respond to me.
So continuing, Osiris, it is your turn.
Oh hell yeah.
Are you gonna do the thing? Are you gonna do the fighter thing?
I am gonna do the fighter thing.
Are you gonna jump off your magic carpet and attack it?
Well, it's in the air, right?
Yes.
I'd like to fly up to its face.
I mean, you were shield.
That is true.
Oh,
I am already like
You're in its face. Like its antlers are here to you.
good. Hopefully, with my -4, I still hit it. So that's
So
a
everything
13.
else, as it loses its control from being hit multiple times from the other people, as it maintains its hold against you, that is a hit.
Yes.
13 hits? Hell yeah. Well, I'm just gonna click this one.
Oh wait, shit! I forgot about the -4. No, that
Yeah.
missed. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you're good.
I forgot about it. My bad.
Here's another one, and then
That'll hit.
that's a 21.
That'll
And
hit.
then I'm going to use my action surge and go ahead and just try and hit him again.
Okay.
Because fuck this guy. Oh, not great. Never mind. It's worse than the first one.
How much
Good
worse? Yeah, nope, that's going to be a miss. So, as you swing, the first one, you sort of just clack against his antlers. The second one, though, you hit flesh.
Hell yeah.
But then the third one, he sort of rears back, and your swing kind of just hits the air in front of you. Anything else?
No. Yeah, no, not at this time.
Okay. It's pissed, to say the least,
That makes sense.
and it immediately tries to talon you first,
Okay.
and then Gore. What is your AC?
19.
The talons are a tie.
Oh.
So you do a sweet dodge maneuver around these talons, and now he's going to attack again, but you get advantage to try to respond.
I could technically cast a spell, correct?
Yes.
Just trying to decide.
So if you
That's better
cast a
that way.
spell and it's like a save, he will have disadvantage rather than you having advantage.
Okay. No, okay. I'm not gonna do the spell. I'm gonna do it the other, just the peacemaker for now.
Okay.
So
That-
minus 15.
That is a hit. And as you dodge out of the way of these talons, wait for it. How did
Missed
you
the
finish
final
the
kill.
job?
Jesus.
So as I'm like locked in like I said, it's out by its head, and like I said, I'm hitting its antler and stuff, and like lightning is still crackling off my axe. At
Yep.
one point, I come down like straight on to like on its
Ooh, brain matter.
skull and like crack it open, and it just like falls forward and then plummets to the ground because of course it's still in the air.
Yep. So yeah,
So it lands like, you know, right.
I am also on the ground, so I am just gonna I see it falling, and I'm gonna kind of just shield myself from the impact from the wind.
Yep, so this thing hits the ground. And now the nightmare fuel. I need you all to roll me
Jesus.
5 dex saves in a row.
Oh my
Good thing I
God.
just took a dexterity improvement.
Do I still get disadvantage? Well, not disadvantage, but -4 and all those as well.
Yes.
Okay.
That was for the next 24 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to
That's still going to be active, yeah. Unfortunately,
You
the
said
curse
9?
is 5.
5, okay.
Yep.
Can you just
So-
tell me what I
That's
have
the
to
right one
beat in
down.
order to let you know? Because
No, trust me, I see it. You only succeeded on 2.
holy fuck.
Yeah.
What if,
Okay.
what if you get below in that one?
So
It's
wait,
still
was
in that one.
Can I ask, was the save like 18?
It's 20.
Oh Jesus. Okay, well I rolled a 15, a 17, a 6, a 12, and a 16.
Okay.
If it's 20, technically Derek, I only saved on 1.
Say what?
Technically, I only saved on 1.
Oh shoot, my bad. Yeah, you did.
If the save was 20, I saved on none of them.
And failed on
Same.
and crit failed on 2.
Osiris, you
Um,
dex
failed
saved
on
on
2.
21.
What?
Yeah, but he
Oh
gets
yeah,
a
but it's
-4
-4.
on
Oh.
everything. So,
An ability save.
so to describe what happens, you begin to hear an uncomfortably familiar sound.
Oh no.
The
The nightmare
horrifying,
children.
childish laughter.
God damn it.
You see thousands of tendrils of smoky shadow leak out of this thing, breaking through its skin, its bones, and other little spots. And it writhes out
Sorry.
in every direction.
Oh boy.
And you all try to dodge it, as it seems to not be directly interested in you. But it is going to hit you on the way out. So at the
Yeah.
speed this is leaving, and you're not expecting it because you just fought a giant monster, X-Ray, you get hit, and then you dodge the second tendril that comes near you. Or actually,
Can I
you
ask,
tie
are
the
they
second tendril.
affected by the fact that I have my spirit guardians going?
Not at all.
Okay.
They are not a creature that is attacking. They are a fleeing mass of death and damage. So the only effect that would have is it might hurt them on the way out, but they're still going to keep fleeing in the direction they're fleeing.
Yeah, but that still gives me experience for hitting damage.
Maybe. We'll talk about it later. Children are weird.
Stop trying to get level 13 before we're even like.
I know.
double
Literally.
I'm trying to hit. I'm trying
trying?
to Nexus.
So as the second tendril hits you, as the second tendril ties with you, and you try to basically block it, it basically decides it's gonna. You are able to barely glance it off of you, and then 3 more get direct hits on you. Take 40 damage.
Oh! I am I've been on the ground this entire encounter basically. So I was this when it fell, and then I basically turned so my torso and my head and my arms, I'm shielding my face facing the ground.
I'm
Yeah.
actually going to, while she's doing that, I'm actually going to try to throw my body in front of her.
Adam, are you volunteering to take half of her damage?
No, don't do that.
Do you let me? I can do things 2 ways. Do you want to let me cast 2 spells?
No.
No
No,
spells.
no, don't do that.
Your reaction speed will not be good enough. I will give you the one thing, which is you may have a dex save to try to realize what's happening and dive in front of her.
Oh.
After the second tendril hits you,
11.
you fail. She is getting hit.
No,
11
necro hard.
Tonight though.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
So I have a question. What do my nat ones mean?
they're double damage as always.
You're dead.
So Osiris is unconscious.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
as Osiris
it's
is
40
on
to
his
hit.
carpet, the shadowy mass, it basically explodes out of this thing in all directions. You get hit 5 times, 2 of which break through your skin,
Ooh.
pierce you like spears,
Ooh.
and then you fall to the ground, taking a total of 70 damage.
70?
Are you still
7.
up?
I miscounted. Yeah, I'm still up then.
Yes.
I'd
Okay.
still be up with 70 damage.
Sikora, did you pass any of the saves?
No, I didn't pass any of them. No.
Okay, so you get hit straight on 50 damage.
Oh, okay. I'm still up.
Whew, I
And
misread
when
that
the
situation.
shadowy mass has spread and dispersed and gone in every which direction, you see Bile basically like come out of the village like full speed,
Oh,
and he is holding one shadowy child by the throat.
Oh,
he likes me.
fuck him up.
So now that they've gone past, am I allowed to cast a spell?
Sure, now that they're past.
I'm casting Mass Cure Wounds.
Fair enough.
So
Like
all
as an
three of us
emergency
heal
effort, you're just like, holy shit, mass.
Yeah, all of us heal 14 damage.
Yay.
Alright. Okay. And with that, you guys are out of this encounter.
Woot.
So do we have just this hulking body, or is it just like torn to pieces by the shadow?
It's broken a lot, but it is still a hulking body.
So what you're telling me is I can cast Mending.
Jesus.
Technically, yes.
Just mend the flesh.
You're gonna have to mend for a while. I would set up camp.
I feel like it's not worth it, but
If you feel like it's not worth it, because I've used up,
Wait.
I'm hurt.
Kevin's like, I swear to God, if you don't put a fucking stone in this.
We could do that. We have the giant mech thing that Athena has. I'm just saying, we can have like a gigantic army.
I know,
Be
but
the
like,
Power Ranger.
we have to go back. We have to go back to this
Why don't
fucking.
you ask Bile if he wants a new body?
Oh
Because your dad is in what body again? It's like a Manticore or something?
He's in
It's
the
a chimera.
Chimera, yeah. But like, the Chimera was like too much for our little cart reel that we're
Well,
doing.
yeah.
This thing is gonna be way too much.
Basically, tell it to like fly away and sit in the trees unless we call it.
Literally.
You'd have to.
We can put it in the hat.
That's what I'm
Technically,
saying, that's what we
anything
did with
can
the
fit in the hat.
I don't know. Will it fit in the hat?
That's where the chimera is.
said
That's where your
yes.
dad is.
Derek, would it fit in the hat?
I did say it would fit in the hat.
Okay.
That's
At
up
this
to you.
point,
I don't-
I'm still like, I'm still on the ground, and you hear like a weird noise from me that you've never heard before, and I'm kind of shaking, and you realize that I'm crying,
Oh,
and it's
So-
the first time that you've ever seen me cry.
I have like my arms around you and I'm just like holding your back for you.
Osiris not seeing this is gonna like fly down on the carpet and like jump off and be like, hell yeah, we. Oh.
I'm just like, I was crying and now I'm sobbing. And I kind of, as I'm crying, I like roll half over to like see that X-Ray is like hugging me. And I just reach around his neck and I just like hold him very tightly and I just keep crying like into his shoulder.
X-Ray low-key thinks the cologne got sprayed on him.
He's like, oh, what are these feelings I have?
Oh.
No, he's just gonna like move one of his hands up to like the back of your long curly hair and just like brush his fingers through it and be like, "Are you okay?"
I mean, mentally, no.
Physically.
Physically,
Also, no.
yeah, literally, physically, also no. But I'll be okay eventually, I'm sure.
We're right here if you need us.
Mm-hmm.
You know I wouldn't let anything happen to you.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to fight things that you can't see that are happening in my brain.
And I just like I take one of your hand, like my hand that was on like the back of your upper back, and move it to grab your hand. Then let us see. Let us help you.
I don't know how to show you. Is there DM? Is there a way that I can like let them hear what's happening in my head?
Just I mean, you'd have to have each of them cast. Basically, you'd have to have each of them find a way to bind themselves to a stone. Or bond with a stone, I guess.
Do I have to bond with the
Attune
stone, or
to
can I
it.
bond with her?
I'm gonna say stone in this case.
Why? I'm not
You
talking
can't
sex.
attune to a person.
I wasn't thinking sex either.
No, technically, I have a spell called Warding Bond.
Right. Huh.
So that allows me to bond with
I'll
her.
allow
in
it.
All right.
Now let me ask, based on the wording of the spell, is this a spell you would say would allow Osiris to then see into it?
No. So technically,
No,
what it does is it grants a +1 AC to AC and saving throws,
Okay.
and it has resistance to all damage. So technically, Shelby would have resistance to all forms of damage, and I take the same amount of damage she does.
Okay.
Like forever, or for just like a minute?
No, duration.
So technically, my duration's up to an hour, and there's no concentration. So for the next hour, I would literally share every hit you do.
And you would hear what's going on. Okay.
That's a
that-
DM decision.
Right. I mean, technically, it does say you create a mystic connection between you.
It does. It's the spell ward. It spell wards a willing creature you touch to create a mystic connection between you and the target. So technically,
Which is-
Shelby, do you accept the fact that you and I would be magically bonded?
Dexter reaches out his hand. No, just kidding.
No,
Uh,
I just have.
His hand.
I'm holding her one hand in my left hand. I have her hair going through my fingers on my right hand.
It's only for an hour.
And I just kind of look at you. What?
You'd only be able to hear it for an hour.
That's as much of the magic as I know right now.
I just don't want you to go crazy.
It's a little late for that.
Sorry, that was me. I guess only if you want to.
The moment she said, I guess, the magic activates.
And you are pulled to the table.
Oh! Am I at the table with him?
No.
No! God.
Wah, wah, wah.
Is
So you see
Bile
them.
near us?
You can see all of them. You can see Bile, Locke and Stocke, Victim in his bony, weird glory, and
I could see
her dad.
too then. Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking around. So this is all the things that Sikora's had to deal with in her brain.
The moment you speak, silence hits them all, and they
They're
just
like, who the fuck are you, bro?
bad horror movie, like a bad horror movie. Just
New phone, who dis?
Yeah.
all of them begin to just shake with irritation, like, and then you just see Bile, and he goes like, "You are not supposed to be here."
Can I, do I see X-Ray's eyes and, know kind of, where he's at right now?
Yes.
I kind of want
Is there
a glowing to be in my eyes, just up from the magic bond, just this blue faint light coming from my eyes.
Is there a way that I can, think and, force myself to the table?
Do an Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
In the meantime, Bile.
Wait, while
has-
Bile is saying that, I want him to just be like, "You sound familiar, demon. I feel like you and I have talked before.
You
Have
are
I
the
killed you
scrawny.
already?"
You are the scrawny little cleric who thinks he has a place with a god he's never really met.
I've met Odin many times. Now
And as he's saying this, he is moving towards you.
I rolled a 26, by the way.
So Sikora phases in, but she is not at the table. She is a few feet away from the table and currently only able to spectate.
I can't speak?
You can't yet speak. Your form is not strong enough to force yourself in.
Can I walk over to them, or I can't even move?
You can't even move.
This is like My Hero Academia when he's inside One for All and doesn't know what the fuck to do.
Jesus.
So
As the
as
only
he's
nerd
moving
here.
forward, he just like snaps his finger, and suddenly, actually, your mouth will not open. Not like you can't breathe. Just he stops you from talking, and he's just like, enough. Enough from the little church boy. Now, do you understand where you are?
I
Nod,
burn-
yes or
I-
no.
burn into the ground the words, yes I do, bile.
And he says, good, then I don't have to explain much. And he just picks you up by your ankle and just throws you onto the table.
As he goes to pick me up, though, I want to start using Word of Radiance to just start burning when he touches me.
Your magic does not work in this realm
How does my magic not work in this realm, but I'm in there because of my magic?
because you're attached to a necromancer who has bonded with the stones. Your
Correct,
bond
it's an
is
entryway.
whimsical at best, is flimsy compared to what
so
they're
a cantrip,
playing with.
So a cantrip can't do shit?
Cantrips,
The bare minimal, I feel like.
yeah, you can't do anything. You are at the mercy of these things. So as he does that, one of the blurry ones, just wisps its hands towards the table, and the sand that always covers the table begins to just sort of cover your whole body.
Can I move yet?
Not yet.
Jesus!
He stands over you and simply says, now, how did you get in? Speak. And he snaps his fingers and suddenly your mouth opens again.
Can Bile see me?
Unsure.
Okay.
Unsure at this time.
I think right now he's a little focused on the fact that I broke into their little hideout.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go, well, my voice is a little bit easier to listen to than yours. I was trying to help your master.
As you say that, he doesn't like your joke, and he's just like, if you don't like my voice, wait till you smell my breath. There's a reason they call me Bile. And then this gaseous black smoke comes out, and it is gagging. It is noxious to the point of, like, if you were alive, it might have killed you. Or if you were in your body, it might have killed you.
So I'm going, oh, I'm here to help your master. Or if you still see her that way.
I'm sorry, are you trying to interrogate answers out of me? You're in the wrong place. And
I'm
then,
here to help someone I deeply care about.
so
Because she's plagued with voices in her head.
so this decision to enter here, I'm just going to let you know, is going to be very traumatic for X-Ray. As he's about to get kneecapped spiritually.
Spiritual.
By that I mean the one named Locke literally stands up and is like, he really thinks like he's gonna help. That's so cute. And then he shoots you in the kneecap. And you feel it like
X-Ray
it's
kinda
real
starts
pain.
he's reeling in pain, just grab. Oh my god! Oh. And,
Can
like,
I
can't
see
reach.
that type of pain in the real world?
You can see like I'll give you like roll insight. Because his body is still.
Yeah, both of our bodies at this point are
No,
still.
that's a nat one. I don't see shit. I'm too busy.
You're like looking at them like, are you two on
What
drugs?
the fuck is up with you?
Like, are they
Yeah,
kissing? What's happening here?
I'm so pissed that you haven't shared with me.
Like he's just another. Couldn't I come? What the fuck?
Yeah, right? DX?
I want to go on a trip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, trip.
All right, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
You're good. No. So as this continues, they're all just looking at you. The table begins to lower, and now you are on the ground under the sand. You're essentially in a coffin made of sand, and the only thing exposed is your face. And that is when Sikora is able to start moving,
Thank God. I was about to be
But-
like, come on.
still not visible to the other creatures in the room.
I am gonna like literally move as close to Bile as I can to get his attention.
Okay. Roll Arcana.
Jesus.
technically, she also still hasn't used my guidance. So she
27.
had
Okay,
the
I rolled
guidance
a
that I cast on her
27.
from earlier. I mean, no matter what, technically you've had this guidance on the next ability check that you had to make.
Yeah. I mean,
This is the
technically,
first-
it's a
Yeah.
I mean, I rolled a 27.
Yeah, I think she's got it covered. So as you begin to try to like use your magic to like weave your way into this world again, you suddenly feel like this physical sensation as your feet touch the ground of the realm. And that is when you get an unfortunate look from your dad, just like, just shut the fuck up. Like, and then
He's saying that to me?
yes, he's basically saying like, shut up. You do not know what you're dealing with.
Oh, fuck no.
And that is when he decides to speak to your mind. He's like, you do not know what they can actually do to him. They haven't hurt his real body yet.
In my mind, I'm going to say back, Bile is bound to me. He has to listen to me. If I tell him to stop, he has to.
And then all he's able to say is just like, not here. So then that's when Bile notices you standing there. It's just like, oh, hello. You let a rat in the door.
Are you done?
Is he?
Yes.
Well, boy, you have tied yourself to a very dangerous situation.
He's only here for as long as his spell is cast, and then he's done.
Well then, he'll be hearing from all of us for the next hour. And that is when they all just begin screeching at the top of their lungs. And you two are thrown out of the council chamber into your bodies, but you can
hear the screeching
still hear the screeching.
As it, like, I kind of come to, I look at her and I just go, oddly, this is better than when I had to listen to them talk. And I just kind of like this pain of a headache going on.
It's like, now you understand. Now you understand.
I know most of everything was turned to ash, but in that time, can I say that I looked around for anything that like the peritons dropped or like would have had?
Oh, the body was
looting?
still like mostly good.
Well, not the big one.
Wait, oh, the little guys, yeah.
Is there
Yeah, you
anything
can totally do
worthwhile that I would have got?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, most of it was turned to ash. You do find a ton of scorched antlers.
Ooh.
Scorched antlers, all right.
To be literal, there were 12 peritons, so 24 of them.
I'm gonna just kind of look over at Sikora and just be like, if I hit Bile next time with a spell, just give me that as kind of freedom. I have the feeling him and I are not going to get along anymore.
So Adam, as I said, X-Ray is going to experience some long-term trauma from this decision.
He hasn't realized it yet, though. He's still
I
trying
know.
to cope with how he's normally doing it.
So as Bile walks over, he is still holding the child, but he is now glaring at you, and he simply says, "How are you feeling?"
Watch your mouth, demon. You don't have.
Roll
power
a
here.
wisdom save before you even speak.
Jesus Christ!
The Cyrus
that
is
one.
like, what the fuck?
That one? Oh.
Oh,
So I was going to say that you were
Technically,
afraid.
like, I went to click it, and then I
So
was trying to minimize a window, and I accidentally clicked it the first time, but
basically, unless you rolled really high, you were going to be afraid of him. But
the second
with
one
the
was
crit-
the one that was actually meant to be my save was a 27,
but the 10
I'm aware.
is you can't even look him in the eye. This is a moment of not just fear, but also there we go. I got the pen.
I'm rolling that for my own reasons. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I want to see if I notice Osiris not looking at, or actually not looking at him.
Yeah, so basically you won't even look him in the eye. Like, you are afraid to make eye contact with the fiery sort of
I'm gonna
Burning
like kind of
eyes.
whip around and look at Bile and just be like, stop hurting him. He was trying to help me. He was trying to understand what I was hearing in my head.
And he simply looks at you and says, like, you have not grasped the situation.
I
So let me-
understand the situation. You're trying to take my body from me and use it to wreak havoc on the fucking world.
We don't need your body. It would be helpful, as your father is a bloodline, but we don't need it. We simply need bodies to function, to reach our place of interest, which just so happens to coincide where all you want to go. The entrance to the hells is where we all want to be.
So if I take
My
your eye
interest
out
is
of
gonna get perked up a little bit. The entrance of hells. And I'm still kind of adverting my eyes.
And yeah, he literally like looks at you like, I don't remember letting you speak.
If you're gonna act like this toward him, I will take your fucking eye crystal out of that body and I will shove you in that sack so fast.
The screaming suddenly stops inside Adam's head.
Man, I was like this close to casting Hold Person. They're never gonna be like, fucking do it.
Just like, thank you.
It's like, you will not come to our table again. You do not belong there. You are not welcome. This is our place. We are the council.
He wasn't trying to come to the table. He didn't mean to.
Can I try
He was-
to like build up some confidence to say something after that?
Wisdom save, please.
He wasn't trying to come to the table. He was just trying to listen to my thoughts, to hear
13.
the cacophony of your talking.
So as that happens, you hear you basically you muster up like a tiny bit of confidence. You still can't look him in the eye, but you're able to speak.
So I'm gonna just kind of like get up off the ground. I'm not gonna look at him. I'd be like, I don't remember ever being told we're going to the gates of hell.
It is not simply the gates of hell. It is if you wish to truly one day stop the rise of the Dragon Queen, which is somewhat obviously what all this is about. I mean, the cult doesn't exactly deal with live dragons often. So
you're saying in order to stop the Dragon Queen, we have to
go
put
to the
all of
hell.
you in bodies and open the gate to hell?
no.
I vote to put them all in a sack and then throw it into another sack.
I'm just gonna look at X-Ray and be like, please
A second?
stop talking.
I make eye contact with her and she sees like the trauma in my eyes.
I'm just like, just stop talking right now.
And he just
I
and
can't.
Bile just looks at all of you and says, it's quite simple. One day, whether or not it's now or 1,000 years from now, she will escape. And in return for helping keep her down there, we will be going with her. Back to where we want to be, where we dominated.
So you want to go back to hell? That's this whole thing?
Derek, I'm actually going to ask to use my divine intervention.
Wait, so you want to go back to hell, but in order for you to go back to hell, we have to open the gate and the Dragon Queen comes out? Is that my full understanding?
You don't have to. The cult will.
But
Eventually. Whether or
All-
not this new leader of theirs or some leader 1,000 years from now, they always have existed. You're 1 point off.
No, I failed.
Yeah.
No, so technically what you're supposed to do is equal to or less than 12 for divine intervention.
What does that mean exactly?
As
What?
an action, you can request your deity's aid to roll a percentile dice. If your roll is equal to or less than 12, so 12 or lower, your
Mhm.
deity intervenes. Your DM chooses the nature of this intervention. If successful, you can't use this feature again for 7 days. Otherwise, I can do it again after a long rest. rest.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you got a long rest to get to do. Okay.
So you feel your deity's presence, but as you failed as badly as you did, it's almost as if Bile looks at you and then just shakes his head like, no. No, that's not going to work. And then he just looks away again.
So if I were to like
Yeah,
say,
Cyrus.
take all of your stones and like dig a really deep hole in the ground and just like throw you all in there, what would that do?
Locke and Stocke, you found them rolling through a city.
So what, you can dig through 20 feet of dirt?
We each have our own ways of contacting or finding some way out.
Wasn't Bile the gem that kept walking around?
Yes.
Cyrus is going to raise his hand. Can I say something?
You, Pirate Man.
Yeah. I mean, Fallon, to your point, or not Fallon, Sikora, sorry. Sikora, sorry, to your point. I don't think it matters necessarily who does it. They're just trying to say that somebody's eventually going to do all of this.
Yeah, but if it's in 1,000 years, we'll all be dead by then.
Right.
But we can't
But-
let other people deal with that. It's,
I could have pointed at X-Ray.
we
What
we
you
have
say?
to kind of make it this world better than we leave it. Not, hey, I don't feel like dealing with this right now, so have fucking fun.
I mean, I really feel like in 1,000 years, my line will probably be died out by then, and then I really don't care about anyone else besides like you guys.
And
As a shitty person, well, I don't know what you're gonna say, but as a shitty person, I'm gonna say that sounds terrible because I think like fortune and like, you know,
I look at her
like-
straight in the eyes and I'm like, you think your line is going to end? Why? And I just have like the little sparkle in my eye.
No!
Where's that cologne?
alone.
That's how she
Um,
continues her line.
Being a necromancer, certain things are taken from you.
And as a man of faith, I'm not supposed to be friends with somebody who raises the dead for fun.
I meant more like I can't have children.
Getting real dark on
Not-
factors today.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I kind of like take a moment to be like, I can't bear children.
Oh,
Oh shit, have you been?
I kept things from Derek even because he's really shitty at
That's
like
it.
hiding things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as a youth, X-Ray was actually castrated.
Oh, sorry. I think I was to say something, and like as you say that line, he's like,
I have a question. Physically castrated? Like you have?
Well, there's no
No.
such thing as chemical castration on this realm, I assume.
So you have no pee-pee?
No, I have the junk. I don't have the jewels.
Cool.
The meat with no potatoes.
Stick and no berries.
I just
Look up for crazy questions.
Oh. Well,
So you're not alone.
it looks like neither of us have to worry about our line continuing for 1,000 more years. Then.
I mean,
Brother, seriously.
I'm just saying.
Having a moment.
Okay.
We understand. Yes, technically, your blood, my blood, same thing. Continue.
I'm gonna look.
because-
I'm gonna look over at Osiris and just be like, "Do you have alcohol?"
No, with that right now. I mean, I do have some on me. Yes, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
actually
can I
gonna
have
give you
some
a-
of
We both.
that? I'm just like, can I have some of that?
And actually, let me verify in my inventory. But I'm pretty sure I'm carrying wine. I am.
You are.
Now I'm gonna need a swig of that.
And I offer you like, well, why don't you both sit up here? And I pull the magic carpet over, and we'll walk back, and you guys can continue this conversation But first, we gotta decide what to do with this thing. As I point back at the
Oh.
Giant bird.
And I was like, what I was gonna say is technically you can adopt. I've made documents all the time that can make it prove that it's yours. It may not be really blood related, but just saying.
Are you
Are
saying
you offering us your child?
No, not mine.
No, he's offering us a forgery of a child.
What she said. You're this way from me.
You're gonna adopt Osiris.
Oh god. He's like,
No,
child's me!
I'm enough
Dad.
to take care of. The kid would be way better.
I'm not
Anyways.
missing my brother.
You guys just here, and I hand you the I have a bottle of fine wine. That's what I have in my inventory. And so
I'm gonna take a swig of the wine and I'm gonna hand the bottle to X-Ray, and I'm gonna stick my hand in my haversack, and I'm gonna. Can I like tell who's in which stone by like feeling it?
No, but you can tell by voice, literally.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a stone and just be like, "Who's this?"
That is Locke.
I drop it immediately. I pick the next one up. Who is this?
That is your dad. No, sorry, your dad's in a chimera.
Yeah.
That is Victim.
He does have that nifty ability, so if you actually can bind him, that would be really helpful. Because anyone who hits him gets hurt.
Victim, I have a question.
Yes.
If I put you in a giant body, do you still have to listen to me? Or will you fly the fuck away?
I have to listen to you.
Is that the truth?
Yes.
Can I do an insight check?
Yes. And then after that, we're gonna call it. Because I can hear that baby moving.
I rolled a 12.
So I'm gonna do you a favor here for future endeavors. As you are trying to tell whether or not he's telling you the truth, Bile finally gets annoyed with this back and forth he keeps having to have with you. And he's like, listen to me very carefully. I am bound to you. They bow to me. So if I listen to you, they listen to you.
Perfect. And I'm going to take another swig of wine, and I'm going to jump off the carpet, and I'm going to just take that softball-sized eye out of that socket,
I'm gonna start mending the body.
and I'm going to shove that eye in there.
And as you do, the eye doesn't grow, but the socket begins to feel with a weird, like blackish, like dust-looking stuff, and the body begins to animate.
What are
I'm
these
like,
things
get
called
that,
again?
get that.
Peritons. This is a monstrous periton. However, I'm going to take away the wrap shadow or warp shadow ability.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
For sake of spelling it, I put it in the...
And after I do that, I'm just going to look over at X-Ray and just be like, I'm totally getting drunk tonight.
And
You
then
won't be alone.
Bile gives
Let's
you one
go.
little whisper and basically says, like, it's like, the only one who doesn't have to listen to you is your father. And then he just wanders off to go stand guard as usual.
So he's here because he likes me.
Bile does not comment. For he does not know the answer to that. But, all right, everybody, I'm going to call it a night. I hope you all enjoyed
Sure.
tonight.
Yep, don't forget
And,
to join in next week for our Maze of Madness continuation, where we will have another character introducing himself.
Hi.
Hit that guy.
Hit that guy. Alright, guys. Have a wonderful night.
Bye. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.